people, my name is Melissa and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a Valentine's pick a card, so I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently this time. We have 4 items to choose from for the 4 different piles. I will be drawing the cards and shuffling on camera live today, so we're going to be doing things a little bit differently. So before we start, I just want each and every one of you to take a deep breath in and out, and then you can connect with your piles. For pile 1, we have this beautiful little gem heart. For pile 2, we have this little heart pin here. For pile 3, we have this beautiful gem heart with all the beautiful colors. And for pile 4, we have this beautiful ring. So connect with the gems, really take a deep breath and feel which one calls to you the most. Which one do you feel drawn to? So take a moment and pause this video if you need to. Okay, so for my beautiful lovelies who picked pile number 1 with this beautiful heart gem, we're just going to be putting your little gem heart over there, and then we'll be getting into your tarot cards. First off, we have the Fairy Tarot. Oh, okay, this one fell on the floor. I will be putting them on top of each other, but I will be going through them so you guys will be able to see all of the cards. I will not be packing them out as usual, but we will be getting into them. Okay, so we're gonna try for one more card. Okay, so I'm gonna be shuffling all of your cards first, and then we'll get into them. The deck we're using right now is the Light Seers Tarot. Okay, we have 3 cards here. We're going to try for one more so that we can get nice in-depth messages for you guys. Okay, so this deck is manifesting good luck cards. So we're going to get you some good luck messages. Okay. And then we're going to be pulling your Venus and Mars cards. Okay, so Venus is messages for women and Mars is messages for men. So this is a really great relationship oracle. Okay, it fell on the floor, but we have one. Just gonna put these back. Okay. So we'll be going... Okay, so I'm going to be turning it around, and we're going to be going from the cards I drew first till those I draw last. So I'm going to be putting those over here. These are your cards. So let's go through them one by one. First off, here you have the King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. Okay, so with this card, I kind of see a new lover coming in, a new person coming into your life, whether it is a platonical relationship or whether it is a romantic relationship, but I do see a new person coming in for you, and I do see you being very happy about it, but I also see you need to manage your finances, you know, because it is Valentine and everything, so sometimes we want to spend and we want to, you know, just put all of our money into our loved ones, but that's not always the wisest decision. Just manage your finances, and also be wary of people who sponge off of you and who, you know, leeches money off of you. Just be careful for that, because in relationships sometimes that does become a little bit of a thing. So just be wary of people also just wanting to be with you because of your money. So just be wary of that. So yeah, your second card here is Ten of Spring. Ask for help from others, all work and no play, being weighed down by too many responsibilities. Okay, so with this card, I do see you need some balance in your life. Okay, I also see that you have divine guidance as well, especially with your love life. And here there's a basket of fruit, so that can also mean fertility and a very fruitful relationship. So that is a very good message, but I also see you just need to manage your like financial situation and your work life with your love life. There needs to be some sort of balance there. You know, you can't just work and not pay attention to your relationship, you know, because if there's any unbalance with that, it is ultimately going to end in failure and disaster. So this is just a little message your guides want to give you, just so that you can develop some balance within your relationship, and also so that you don't get weighed down by your responsibilities and things you need to do. Okay, so your next card is Four of Autumn. Manage your resources wisely, achieve a balance in how you spend and save money, help out those who are less fortunate. Okay, so that goes hand in hand with both the cards we just talked about. So yeah, you need to be very cautious about your financial situation, maybe save money, maybe you guys need to save money, like if you are planning to get married or if you're planning to buy a new house, then maybe you should start saving money so that when that opportunity comes, you have the finances to be able to make big choices. So I also need to see you managing your resources wisely. That can also mean to save money. Sometimes little simple dates are actually, you know, those little moments mean a lot more than those big fancy dates anyway. So yeah, and achieve a balance in how you spend and save money. So if you spend money, just make sure that it is necessary purchases. Try not to make any unnecessary purchases. Okay, and then help out those who are less fortunate. So that can mean that if you're in a relationship, then, you know, you can help your partner out if needed, but I need you guys to be very wary with people who sponge and leech off of you. Just make sure that you know who you can trust and just know when to save money instead of spending. So your next card here is King of Winter. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationship. Okay. So there's a lot about asking people for help. So if you are struggling in your relationship, I do kind of recommend maybe seeing a professional like a marriage counselor or a relationship counselor of sorts. Because I do see sometimes if your work life takes over, sometimes you get a little bit less lovey with your partners, and that can cause a little bit of conflict between two people. So maybe that is something that you guys can think of investing in if that's a problem. This is just a small message for a very select group of people, but I know this can become a problem in a lot of marriages, which is also why some marriages can lead in divorce. So I do need you guys to, you know, invest emotional time into your relationships. But with the Light Seers tarot cards, let's see what we have there. So your first card is Ace of Cups. Tap into your heart chakra and really feel that emotions. If you are in a relationship and it's not serving you emotionally, you have to ask yourself a question. Is it really worth staying in it if it's not emotionally fulfilling you? So make sure if you are in a very committed relationship that it is serving you emotionally. Check in with your feelings and how you're feeling about a situation before you just jump into it head first. See, and then your next card is the Two of Swords. So there is some emotional turmoil inside you. The Swords cards generally represent a lot of our inner emotional turmoils and our, things like anxiety, depression, those types of emotional turmoils. So I see argument here, maybe a relationship that's a little bit more toxic than it should be, something that's not emotionally fulfilling you. Just make sure, because I do see that your soulmate is coming in, but I don't know if the person you're currently with is your soulmate, if that makes sense. And this also can mean blind faith, because you're like hoping for that the situation's going to work out, though it haven't been working out. So I do need you to take everything with a little bit grain of salt and just evaluate the situation from a very higher point, or maybe seek outside guidance from other people with your situation. See, there's the King of Pentacles. You need to think logical about a situation. The King of Pentacles is also a very successful king. He is very financially stable, but money doesn't really matter to him in the end, because he is just in a place where he's just very fulfilled with his life and his emotional state. He evaluated his situation and cut all his negative ties that didn't serve him. Wolves also indicate loyalty, so if there's a problem with loyalty, just make sure you evaluate it from an outside perspective. Now look at the situation from all angles and see if it is truly serving you. Okay, so the next card we have the Stars. So yeah, I do feel that cord cutting can help you guys release toxic situations. This might not even be your relationship. This might be someone who is getting overly involved in your relationship and that's causing toxicity within your relationship. It can also be a career or finances, because we had both of those things as well. But the Star also reminds you to keep reaching for your dreams and focus on the positive, because sometimes if we focus on the negative, we get kind of consumed by it, and that's where you get like that Two of Swords energy from. Because if you focus on negativity, negativity grows. If you focus on positivity, positivity grows. So the Star. Keep reaching for your goals and, focus on what serves you. I am beneath or above no one. I am beneath or above no one. When I am independent of the good or bad opinions of others, I stand strong in my own divine power. So again, this might be an outside influence, someone who is just spewing negativity and toxicity towards your relationship, and that is kind of like been weighing down on it. So yeah, just evaluate the situation from an open-minded perspective. Don't focus on, don't just evaluate it from a place of your own emotions, but really think about the situation and evaluate it. Emotions aside, of course. And like I said, focus on the good of the situations, because negativity can really consume you really quickly, and let's face it, we don't need negativity in our lives. I am grateful for who I am and what I have. When I am grateful for what I have in life, I open myself to the cosmic flow. So gratitude. I also saw independence with the previous one. So also, if you're too overly dependent on a situation or a relationship, then that can also cause some toxicity as well. So gratitude here. Be grateful for the things you already have. And, evaluate your situation so that you know what to be grateful for and what to cut ties with. So we're getting to your Venus and Mars cards. So the first one, remember, Mars are for the men, Venus is messages for the women. So Mars, doing more so that she will have to do less is not the answer to making her happy. Okay, so once again, Doing more so that she will have to do less is not the answer in making her happy. Let your woman be independent. Let her make her own choices. You can't do everything for her. She needs to learn to provide for herself and take care of herself. Okay? Because if there's over-dependence in a relationship, that can really ruin things. So, let her do things herself. If she really needs help, help her. But, don't do everything just so that she doesn't have to do it. So, yeah. Then the messages for the woman. Once a man experiences a woman's appreciation, his resistance to doing more melts away. One more time. Once a man experiences a woman's appreciation, his resistance to doing more melts away. So appreciate your man, appreciate what he's doing for you. Then he'll do more for you, he'll be there. Because, if you're not appreciating your man and you don't show him the appreciation, then ultimately he's going to stop doing certain things. And that's also not really good for a relationship. So to strengthen your relationship, I really do see that appreciation and gratitude, like with the good luck card, we had gratitude there. So gratitude, appreciation. So the next one for the men, give her 4 hugs a day. And for the woman, give him a massage every week. So treat your partners, okay? So both men and women here have a message about spoiling their partners. Hugs shows women that you care and that she matters. She's like the only person in the world, and it makes them feel safe. And woman, if you give your man a massage, he's really gonna freaking love you forever, because sometimes men work really hard, they do a lot, and just a massage can be a little sign of appreciation. Take what resonates and leave what doesn't, but that is ultimately what I see there. And then I also got a little special message for you guys who picked pile 1, and that says grow. So in order for your relationship to grow, I see you need to show appreciation and gratitude, cut ties with toxic situations, and focus on the good things in your relationship. Okay, so that's ultimately what I see for you guys. I'm going to do a little bit of a new thing here. I've been seeing charm casting readings everywhere, and I have been feeling very called to doing these in my readings. So we're going to take the cards away, and then we're going to pull a few charms here, and then we'll see what messages you have. I got a couple of toys and charms and just a whole bunch of things here, and I have meanings associated with each object. So we're going to pull you a couple of charms and we'll see what you guys get. Okay, so we have a couple here. We have an elephant, we have the sunglasses, a butterfly, we have awesome by nature, we have the earth globe, we have a little painting easel, we have together we can make a difference, and we have another heart. It's fitting that we got so many hearts. Okay, so the sunglasses can mean you're not seeing a situation, you're not seeing the whole picture. It's like a pizza slice, okay? You're just seeing one slice, you're not seeing the whole pizza, okay? That's kind of what I get from this. So there's a little bit of, like with that, it kind of reminds me of, it also reminds me a little bit of your 2 of Swords card, being blind, not seeing something. That's what I get from that. Okay, and then this butterfly ties in with your grow message. There's also butterfly on the card. So butterflies to me represents growth. It represents growth. It represents renewal, rebirth, and also getting out of your comfort zone. So we have this little pin here that says awesome by nature. Okay, so that can tie in with what I said about, checking in with your emotions and checking in with things like that. And like awesome by nature also, if you let a situation go its way naturally, then it's gonna go the right way ultimately. Elephants to me represent strength, and this the color pink represents healing. So healing and strength. Okay, so that can go with the cutting negative ties. The elephant is a sign of strength. the purple earth globe. So purple is a color of relaxation, so this can signify travel. It can signify maybe something like a honeymoon, a vacation, you know, getaway, something like that. And also this one here represents creativity, you know, painting a picture, and also like doing things together, because there's two brushes here together. So just, you know, like seeing the full picture, I think it goes together with that pretty well, you know, painting a picture. And also independence, because you are the artist of your own life. Don't give the paintbrush to anyone else. So then we have this little empty heart here. So this goes with, sorry, I'm just finding the, so I just want to get the card. This goes with this card. You know, you need to check in with your emotions, because there's something you're not feeling, there's something you're not seeing, and I think that's kind of like influencing the situation a little bit. And then you have this heart that says, together we can make a difference. I had this quote that said, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So together we can make a difference. That really reminds me of that quote. So yeah, spending time together, evaluating your emotions, and, you know, having growth, and, you know, cut away from the toxicity, then there will be growth within the relationship. I really hope this all made sense for you guys, and I really hope this message resonated. Please let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about this reading, what you thought about the new style, what you thought about your reading, and if it resonated or not. And, you know, maybe check in a couple of months back to this reading. If it didn't resonate that much, then maybe it will resonate more a little later. Okay, so pile 1, that is your reading. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 2, this is your reading. You picked this little pin here with the heart. We're gonna put your pin over here. So I'm going to be shuffling on camera. The first deck we have is the Fairy Tarot. Oh. Okay, so all 4 cards decided to come out at once, but we'll take it. I really feel that we should just keep them the way they are. Okay, so I'm just going to put them over here. We'll be going through all the cards one by one. I just want to pull all the cards first. So the next card is the Light Seer's Tarot. Whoa, okay. Okay, so here's 2 cards, so you guys actually have 1 extra card, but I'm gonna keep it because I really feel that it came out for a reason. Okay, so this is the Manifesting Good Luck Oracle. Okay. So this is the Venus and Mars cards. Okay, so we're going to be taking the cards and we'll be going through them in the order that I pulled. Okay, so the first card you have is the Three of Spring. Plan your next steps with an eye on the long term. Have patience, there are more good things to come. Satisfaction from a job well done. Okay, so with this card, I see, something new coming in for you. And, I see your soulmate connection, your long-term soulmate twin flame connection here. I really see that, if you're currently in a relationship, I see this is the one. If you're not currently in a relationship, I see your soulmate coming in really, really soon. And I also see that's going to be fulfilling you. You're going to feel so satisfied with yourself and your situation when your soulmate is going to come in. But I do see your soulmate coming in here for you. But I also see maybe for some of you it might take a little longer because the card does say have patience. There are more good things to come. So for some of you it might take a little longer, but some good things are worth waiting for. Let me know down in the comments if it resonates. Nine of Spring. Protect the fruits of your labor. Prepare for possible challenges that lie ahead. Environmental conservation. So you have the ladybugs here. Ladybugs to me represents good luck and good fortune. And I'm going to be really honest because I don't really look at the cards when I'm shuffling. But there is a card that's going to come out a little later. This can represent possible pregnancy. I'm just going to be blatantly honest, and if you're like wanting kids, this is a really good sign. If you're trying to have a baby, this is a really, really good sign for you. So also with the moon there, I really see you also getting in touch with your intuition and, just stepping into your full potential and your full power. But for those of you wanting to get pregnant, wanting to start a family, this is a really good sign. Maybe that can also be what that more good things to come is. Because I actually see your soulmate coming in really fast if you're not already in a relationship with your soulmate. So that can mean the more good things to come can mean childhood, the fruits of your labor, a child. So here we have the Two of Summer. Falling in love or making a serious commitment to someone. Forgiveness and resolution of a problem. Don't give up, your relationship can be healed. So I do see for those of you who are currently going through a struggle in your relationship, that will be turning around soon. I see forgiveness and I see healing for your relationship. And, because every relationship goes through struggles, but the true relationships make it through. And I also see a possible proposal here. Okay, there's a butterfly, blue butterfly here that can represent growth. But yeah, overall here I see very like fertility and, a possible proposal. Six of Winter. Positive changes are coming their way. Welcome to relief from troubled times, traveling or relocating. So this is really, 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 really hits home. So positive changes can be a pregnancy, it can be a marriage, it can be a honeymoon, it can be, traveling can represent like a honeymoon if you're getting married, or you're just moving in together. But I do see like a really big thing happening in your relationship. So you're either moving in together, getting married, having children, or, possibly going on a vacation or a honeymoon. So now we're going to get into your Light Seers Tarot cards. You have the Ten of Wands. With this I see travel as well. A lot of traveling and a lot of baggage. So this can also go with the Two of Summer card we have there. The Two of Summer, because we did see a little bit about argument and, forgiveness. And I think this card also represents, there was a struggle, there was rain and storms and hard times, and there's a little bit of baggage. But the thing with relationship is like you accept each other's baggage because you want to be in each other's lives. I also see some stubbornness over there. So, situation might be a little difficult, but let me be honest, the uphill struggles are over. You're going downhill, so it's a lot easier path, okay? So I do see a positive change coming with this, and you're just going through a very difficult time, and it's like at the end of that difficult time, okay? And yeah, that's confirmed with the Six of Wands. Celebration, creativity. I do see you guys, this can also possibly represent commitment. and you know, like a marriage, you know, coming together. I also see like all eyes on you vibes. So if you're getting married, this is like a perfect card, a perfect sign, because all eyes will be on you, and it's gonna just be a magical, beautiful time. So, you know, if this resonates, you might be getting married. This also might be to do with a pregnancy, like once again, there's the fire. So I do see, you know, you're going to be attracting a lot of people's attention, whether it be by getting married or by having children, or, you know, just traveling and you post your pics on social media. You know, you're going to be attracting attention. So I just need you guys to be careful for that, because every time you attract attention, there might be some people trying to bring you down, but I see you're going to be vibing so high that no negativity is going to really influence you. There we have the Three of Wands. This goes perfectly with these two cards, but especially the Ten of Wands we have over there. So I see you stepping away from a really dark time, and this is going to be, this card also represents vacation or a honeymoon, possibly new adventures, you know, it's going to be news or adventure. Something new is going to be coming in, and you're going to be traveling or going on a vacation, a honeymoon, something like that. And oh, again, fire with the creativity, the passion, and like passion. Like, I'm just putting emphasis on that word. If you know, you know, okay? I'm not going to get into that too much. So yeah, I do see you guys stepping into something new, stepping into uncharted waters. It's just going to be this, it's going to seem really big, but like once again, you already made it through the most difficult part. So from here on out, it's just going to be smooth sailing ahead. Then you have the King of Cups. So I do see your intuition is also going to be sparking, or maybe possibly creativity, if not your intuition, but they also coincide sometimes. So I do see you, like, there's the smooth sailing once again, and I do see you being very calm and centered, and you like feeling in your element, you know, you're feeling like you're on top of the world. That's what I get from that card. And then yes, we have the Empress, and I do see pregnancy or even just a really good emotional state. You know, you feeling in your element, you feeling really connected. We have a King card here, we have the Empress here. I really see this relationship is going to be going through a really positive shift. But once again, if you're looking to get pregnant, best sign you can ask for. And this is a really positive sign for you. For your manifesting good luck cards, you have I recognize and understand unity, consciousness. When I not only perceive but merge with spirit, I become one with it. In this place, I experience spontaneous fulfillment of desire. So yeah, I see, you know, there's some dream coming true here, and, you know, it's going to be spontaneous. So like, if this is like a marriage or something, a proposal, it might come very sudden, very spontaneously. And, you know, adventure, honeymoon, vacation, whatever, it's going to be spontaneous, and it's going to be very fulfilling for you. And also, your dreams and desires are going to be coming to fulfillment. So, like, once again, if you want to get pregnant, really good sign. We also have I celebrate the cosmic dance. I recognize that life is a divine intertwining of masculine and feminine energy, and I embrace it. Okay. So I really can't go really deep into this, but this is like balance, you know, masculine yin yang energy. And I do see, you know, you're going to be probably doing the devil's tango a lot. So whether that be like a new marriage honeymoon phase, or if you're just trying to get pregnant and trying to start a family, again, another sign, like Spirit's just throwing signs here at you. If this doesn't sink in after this reading, then I don't know what will. So then we have your Venus and Mars cards. Venus is messages for the woman, and Mars is messages for the men. So for the females, thank him for the little things he does. One more time, thank him for the little things he does. You know, the little things in the end matters the most, and if that person, you know, isn't there someday, you're going to be missing the little things. And, you know, that's just go with that spontaneous energy as well. So, you know, just thank him for things he does for you. You know, gratitude goes a long way. For the men, fix something around the house. So yeah, men, this is your sign to fix that thing that's broken, okay? Fix that thing that's broken. Even if it's the relationship, apologize, forgiveness, say sorry, and you know, things will just go naturally the way it's supposed to. So the next one, for the woman, a woman scores points with a man if she lets him off the hook when he makes a mistake. I'm going to read this again a little louder. A woman scores points with a man if she lets him off the hook when he makes a mistake. You know how many men is so afraid of their woman because they're just scared to mess up, okay? So, you know, just let him off the hook, and, you know, you'll be surprised what a positive shift this can have in a relationship. When you just let him off the hook for the little things he does that really bothers you, because forgiveness ultimately goes a really long way. For the men, a man scores points with a woman if he does his best to contribute. So yeah, fix the thing that's broken, say sorry, you know, just, you know, contribute to doing household tasks like washing the dishes, help her, you know, hang up the laundry, you know, just contribute, do little things around the house, and that'll make a very big difference in your woman and how she perceives you. So I have this little decorative card here, but I chose this to be the card for pile 2, but it's so beautiful I wanted it in the reading. So this beautiful card's a little bit of an extra message for you, and it says heal. And there's the clouds. It's just a lot of positive energy, you know, coming together. It's just a really beautiful card. So I see the relationship's gonna be healing, and there was difficult times like I mentioned, and I just see it ultimately ending really well for you guys. There's all of this romantic love energy, and I just see it blooming and healing and just being the best that it can be. So yeah. Okay, so for the last thing we'll be doing here is I've been trying this little bit of a new thing. I've been feeling so drawn to doing charm casting, so I made myself a little basket full of like small little toys. This is a little slinky and just some charms that I feel connected to, and so this is just gonna be some extra messages that you guys might have. Just gonna see if we can get out some more. So yeah, we have some messages here. This one's really cool. This is a mother horse and a little baby horse. Again, a sign if you want to get pregnant, or a sign if you want a family. This is your sign, and I believe, you know, Spirit's literally yelling, you know, like it's gonna happen, okay? Champagne, something's gonna be celebrated. Okay, so whether this is a proposal or a pregnancy, but if it's a pregnancy, just no alcohol, obviously, but it's gonna be celebration. It's like just a figurative thing. Then this one says awesome by nature. So nature is awesome, obviously, and you know, this, if it's a pregnancy, then pregnancy is like a very natural thing, and it's gonna be like a really awesome, fulfilling experience for you ultimately. We also have the butterfly. The butterfly represents healing, growth, rebirth, or even birth. It also represents getting out of the cocoon, like a new adventure, something that's big that's going to be happening, like a transition as well. So we did pick up, you know, big changes in your relationship, so this is really a sign. And we have another feminine energy. This is Fiona from Shrek, and yeah, there is that queen energy. Now I remember in Shrek the Third, then Fiona got pregnant and everything. They had the 3 little babies, and this is ultimately what this is reminding me of right now, so a really good sign. And it's going to be a very positive experience for you. Give a dog a bone, you know, like let your man off the hook when he does stuff wrong. I also see, you know, if you're looking to get pregnant, then this is also a really good sign, because it's, just look at this cute little doggy. This can also represent childhood, children, innocence, or maybe you're adopting a pet as well, or maybe you have a pet and, you know, you're gonna have a pet and a baby maybe. And then we have the dream catcher. So ultimately this is dreams and goals being fulfilled. And also, if you've been having nightmares or trouble sleeping, I see that's coming to an end. That's just a small message for a select group of people. But yeah, I see you guys, you know, getting the rest, necessary rest in that you're needing, and, you know, just good positive dreams. If you're going to be pregnant, or if you are pregnant, then women tend to feel a lot more tired during their pregnancies. So I do see a lot of rest, and I see you needing to take some rest so that there can be some rebirth. It's going to be like a heavy thing, but it's going to be a very fulfilling, happy experience, you know? So I just want you guys to please let me know in the comments if this resonated with you, and if you enjoyed this new style of videos, and if you want me to keep making it like this. Just please let me know in the comments. I love to hear from you guys. But that is all for you, group 2. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 3, this is your reading. You chose this beautiful gem heart with all the beautiful colors. We'll be putting your gem over there. So we'll be shuffling live on camera. The first deck I'll be using is the Fairy Tarot. Okay. These two ones to come out. Okay, well, that was fast. Okay, so we're putting your cards over there. I'll be shuffling all the cards first before we get into them. Next deck is the Light Seer's Tarot. Okay, that one fell on the floor. Okay. The next deck is the Manifesting Good Luck cards. Okay. Okay, so when I bent up to get these, I saw there was another one of the Light Seers on the floor, so you guys have an extra one. I did not see that at first. A little bit of a surprise message, I guess. So then we have the Mars and Venus cards. This deck's really cool for relationships. For relationship readings. That one wanted to come out. Okay. Okay, so I'll be going through the cards in the order we shuffled them in. Okay, so the first card you have is the Eight of Autumn. Do more research before proceeding. Education in the form of seminars, going back to school, or apprenticeships. Excellent craftsmanship and long-term projects. Okay, so here I do see maybe, because I do see children here, so if you have children, this is a really good sign for their education and things like that. Also, if you maybe are looking to, you know, go back and get some education, it's never too late to, you know, get more education. And I also see, you know, a long-term relationship going in here. So ultimately, the person you're with or the next person that's going to be coming in for you is most likely your soulmate, most likely the person you're going to grow old with and have a family with. So take what resonates and, you know, leave what doesn't. Next card is Life Experiences. Let go of belief systems that no longer work for you. An important life-changing event is a situation that leads to significant opportunity. So I do see, you know, embarking on a new adventure with a lover. So this can be new relationships coming in, but if you're already in a relationship, you two might be going on an adventure together. There's also a lot of butterflies here. Butterflies represent rebirth and growth and healing. So definitely be on the lookout for that. Butterflies can be a really significant sign for you that points you in the direction of your dreams and your adventures. So just be on the lookout for that. But I do see a new door opening for you relationship-wise, and it's going to be a very positive shift that you're going to be going through. The next card we have Ace of Autumn. A windfall of money, advice, or assistance from others. A very successful project, a happy change in your career. So again, I see a child, and I see a lot of knowledge and education and books. So, you know, that really coincides with the first card we had. So also I see, you know, success in a relationship as well, but I do see also, you know, financial career success here. I see you being very fulfilled with your lover and, you know, having a stable and, you know, secure place within that relationship so that you can pursue your other goals and dreams. Next card we have is the Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. Caution but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. Kindness to others. So I definitely do see you feeling safe and protective. And, you know, some traits you can look at for your future partner, or if you're already with a person, is they're going to be very dependable. You're going to feel very safe with them. They're also going to be very funny and humorous and very chivalrous. I also see you making some kind of change and taking a course of action that's going to change your life and put you in a new direction, which also coincides with the life experiences card. You know, embarking on a new adventure. And I do see your spirit guides are going to guide you with this, so I don't want you guys to freak out if you're unsure about this situation. So I also see pay attention to details, because that's also probably why these came up with this as well. Because, you know, if you pay attention to details, you can really find yourself, you know, seeing a lot more in the long run. And also kindness goes a very long way. So I see the person you're going to be with is going to be very kind, and, you know, you're just going to be very happy and fulfilled. So the next, we're going to be going into your Light Seer's Tarot. You have the Four of Pentacles. So as you can see, this woman is clutching to her purse. She has money, she has finances, but she's very clingy to her purse still because she's scared to lose what she has. So I do see maybe she's coming from poverty there. She got, you know, her riches, but now she's scared she's going to lose what she has. So this can also in a relationship mean, like, if you have your partner and you're keep being scared that you're going to lose that person, you know, that's just, that fear is going to create a lot of negativity surrounding the situation. So that's something you really need to pay attention and be wary about. You have the Two of Cups. So this is harmony, balance within a relationship. So I do see your relationship's going to be very fulfilling. And, you know, I do see long-time commitment here. And, you know, that yin-yang connection is going to be very positive with the rainbows and, you know, the sunshine over there. So a very positive relationship that's going to be very fulfilling. This is a really good and positive sign. And this is your sign. If you've been looking for a sign, this is your sign. You have the Moon. So as you can see, there's wolves there. No, that represents balance. Like, I think again about that yin-yang energy. The Moon also represents emotional stuff, you know, you feeling very overwhelmed and very emotional within a situation. And, you know, your emotions are ultimately, you're drowning in your emotions. So I do see you guys need some balance within your emotions and, you know, your emotional state and how you, you know, project your emotions. We have the Chariot. So again, black and white. We have the yin-yang. We have that balance. With all three of these cards, I see, you know, that yin-yang balance energy. And also the Chariot can signify something coming really fast, really unexpected. That can also maybe leave you feeling, you know, overwhelmed and with your emotions and things. And also I do see there's something that you're not quite seeing yet, but it'll be made clear to you really soon. I do again see someone's coming in for you if you're not already in a relationship. And yeah, things are just gonna be picking up in a really fast pace. But I do see, just check in with your emotional state and just make sure that it's balanced. Seven of Wands. Yeah, if you are into meditation or yoga, I see that is going to be really fulfilling for you, and you need to center your your solar plexus chakra as well, because that might be out of balance. This is maybe a message just for a select few people, but this card came out for a reason. This was that little surprise card that I didn't see on the floor. So I do see just, centering yourself, recentering yourself, and, then things will be coming into you. Because this also may signify that you have some options and you need to evaluate things. So that might be what's overwhelming you. This, again, message for select people, but, if it resonates, then there you have it. I am at peace. Even in the midst of chaos, conflict, and confusion, I find a place of inner peace. So again, that coincides beautifully with that card. So I do see you need to center yourself and find a place of peace within yourself, because I have kind of like had my own experience with this, but self-love creates more room for other people to love you. So this might be a message for just a select few, but take what resonates and leave what doesn't. I am ageless and timeless. I am above and beyond my body, thoughts, and ego. I am the witness, the interpreter. Okay, so ego means it's basically your mind getting in the way of your emotions. So I need you to center yourself in balance, find your equilibrium, and just find that balance within you so that you can see beyond those things. And if you're insecure about your body or anything like that, I ultimately see that your partner is going to love every inch of you just the way you are. So if you're insecure about that, that's just like a needless insecurity. I mean, we all have that, but, for a select message for some people, don't stress about, age or height or weight or anything like that. Even distance, if there's, for a select few, if you're like in a long distance relationship. So the Venus and Mars cards, Venus is messages for the woman and Mars is the messages for the men. Leave him a love note that only he will see. So, leave him a message. If you're in a relationship, just leave your partner a message that only he will see, maybe expressing gratitude and love towards him. And that will ultimately make a really positive change. So the card here says, I love you. So even if it's just a little note that says, I love you, small things really means a lot. So for the men, we have call her from work and tell her you love her. So your woman might be feeling, like I said, there's a little bit of insecurity here. Maybe your woman is feeling insecure. So, even if you're at work, maybe if you have a little bit of free time, just give her a call, tell her how much you love her, and, she's just gonna be in, a state of euphoria if you do that. Small things like that really means a lot. So the next one for the women. When a man spaces out, he forgets the important dates on the calendar. So a man sometimes spaces out, he might forget your birthday or an anniversary. There's no need to harbor any grudges or anything with that. We're just human, every one of us are human, and sometimes we mess up. It's just an accident, and remind him, don't expect him just to know things or do things. Sometimes people forget, it's normal, it's a human thing. You might be able to help him by helping him set reminders on his phone. Okay, then for the men, when a woman spins out, she becomes overwhelmed and overreacts to situations. So again, we picked up on a lot of emotional turmoils and things. So when a woman, freaks out or spins out or just gets emotional outbursts, sometimes she overreacts to situations and she might not mean everything she says. So don't take everything to heart and, just take things, with, a little grain of salt, and maybe just, hug her, hold her, tell her you love her, and that'll calm the situation down really quickly as well. So for a little extra message here, we have dreams. Asking someone maybe if they're okay, if they're feeling down, if you see someone's not doing so well, if your partner is going through some stuff, ask them if they're okay, and dreams. So if at the back there says, never stop dreaming. So go for your goals, go for your dreams, and, be there for each other and, connect with each other. So that's just a little small extra message. Again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. So I'm just going to put your cards over here. So for the last thing we're going to do is some charm casting. I've been seeing this everywhere and I've been feeling so drawn to do it. So I gathered some small toys, like a little slinky, some charms, and now I decided that I want to really try this on the channel. So let me know in the comments if you enjoy this and want to see more like this. just have 4. Let's see if we can get a few more. Okay, so this is what I have for you guys. Let's see. Okay, so first off with this one here, it's a little horse jumping over a hurdle. So I see this represents luck and overcoming difficult situations and challenges, okay? So take that as resonates, but I also see with this little teardrop. Like this little, beautiful little teardrop. This actually looks very similar than your heart. So maybe there's tears, but I do see, you know, those tears being tears of joy, or, you know, if you're just overly emotional, letting it out and you're gonna feel better about that particular thing. You also have this beautiful sun charm over here, and this is really beautiful. It's like this really icy sun charm. So sun ultimately represents joy and happiness, and you also have the orange flower, which also represents happiness and joy. So I do see tears of joy, or either, you know, if you just let out your emotions instead of bottling them up like this little tube of paint here. This paint says color, which can also, you know, lead, you know, if something's feeling gray and dull, I do see it's going to be feeling more colorful for you. You also have the star, and that can coincide with your message that your extra message that you got here. You know, about going for your goals, going for your dreams. And then you also have this beautiful blue gem here. So this charm to me means something isn't quite what it seems, okay? So this also goes a lot with this one particular card, this one. This charm makes me think of this card, you know, like having luxury, you know, came from poverty, because this gem looks really expensive, but it's actually really cheap gems. It's fake gems. So maybe, you know, something that seems, something that is other than it seems. Like she came from a poor upbringing, but she has her riches now. So, you know, I do see maybe some unexpected financial changes as well. But I do see mostly it's going to be of a positive nature, because most of your charms are really positive. So please let me know if this resonated in the comment section. Let me know if you enjoy this new style of video, this new style of reading. I really like hearing from you guys, so just let me know. But that is all for you, pile 3. Okay, so for those of you who chose pile 4, this is your reading. And we're going to be shuffling on camera, so I'll just be putting your charm over there. I'll be shuffling from all the decks first, and then we'll get into your cards. So that's the Fairy Tarot, and next we're going to be going to the Light Seers Tarot. That one fell separately away from the others, so we took that one. So the next deck is the Manifesting Good Luck cards. That one and this one wanted to come out. Okay, so this is the Venus and Mars cards. This is a really good relationship deck. Oh, you have an extra one of these. Okay, we're gonna take that. Okay, so I'll be taking your cards and then we'll be going through them in the order that we pulled them. So the first card you have is Strength. The grace and inner strength needed to overcome challenges, the power of kindness and forgiveness, time to embrace how wonderful you are. Okay, so with this card, I see, forgiveness within a relationship. So if you are in a relationship, this is a really good sign. If you are not, then just take this message, for future references if you get into a relationship, because forgiveness is really important, because all relationships goes through struggles and hard times, but you need to find that strength and inner courage to overcome those challenges together and, forgive each other. And this is just a really powerful message. I do believe this came out for a reason. So if you are facing difficulty in a relationship, this is your sign for forgiveness, and also just so that you can overcome challenges. This is your spirit guides letting you know that you can overcome any challenges you face. Your next card you have is the King of Spring. Innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. A financial windfall, your leadership skills are needed now. An unexpected supporter of your cause. So with this card, I do see there is a new lover coming in if you're not already in a relationship. If you are already in a relationship, then this card might not really resonate as much, but I do see that you need to look for these signs in your partner. So if you have a partner, or if you're going to get a new partner that's coming in for you, here are some signs you can look out for. Innovative, inspiring, wise, and theatrical. So it's going to be a very theatrical person. There's theatricals, okay? It's going to be a very wise person. He's going to be innovative. He's going to be very inspiring, very creative, and is probably going to be very financially stable. And you're going to look up to him for courage and inspiration and leadership, and also support and protection. So that's just something you can look out for in your relationship. So the next card you have is the Hermit. Find or be a mentor. Take a break from society, a commitment to your spiritual growth. So this is just a card for time out. If your relationship is going through difficulty, take some time to evaluate everything and, make peace within yourself, and then you can forgive the other person. If a new person's coming in for you, I do see you guys need to work on yourself first a little bit. This sounds really cliche, but, self-love is the key that makes other people love you more. If you take care of yourself and you love yourself deeply, then other people are going to see that, and it's going to rub off on them. Okay, so the next card you have is the King of Winter. Knowledgeable, experienced, fair-minded, unemotional. Get advice from someone professional and objective. Public speaking, unemotional relationships. So yeah, if I see there might be some difficulty within a relationship, maybe a professional, like a relationship counselor or like a marriage counselor might help you, resolve some of the issues that you're facing. And, also, I see talking it out might help for you. Just sit down with your partner and talk out the situation. Okay? And yeah, we have King of Pentacles as well. So you have the King of Winter, King of Pentacles. There's a lot of King energy. Wolves represent loyalty for me. I also see you need to acknowledge this whole situation. Think about it from a fair-minded, higher point of view, okay? Don't just get overly emotional about it. Really look at the situation, think about the situation, and evaluate it from an outside perspective, or ask an outside person for their input on the situation. The next card you have is the Page of Wands. So I see you being free. This also really coincides with the Hermit card for me, but I see this is you coming out of the Hermit mode. So taking time to evaluate it, and it might spark your creativity, and it might also spark that commitment and that fiery energy within the relationship, because circles to me represent commitment. And you also picked the ring, and I do believe you picked the ring for a reason. So this might be your sign to just evaluate your relationship and think about it. Take some time alone, and then when you come back, you will evaluate it from a better perspective. 10 of Cups. This is the best relationship card ever, because this represents happy family, okay, like that happily ever after, happy family energy. So this is just a very happy husband and wife looking at their kids playing, and they're just happy. The rainbow symbolizes happiness, and yeah, there's just going to be a lot of commitment and fulfillment. Your cups are going to be overflowing with joy and happiness. And if you want to start a family, if you're in a relationship, things are going to be okay. Things are going to be okay. You can work through any difficulty. Your spirit guides gave you that sign, that first card. So you're going to be going through it. You also have the 6 of Cups. Okay, so this might be symbolize, some form of nostalgia or even a loss. But I do see this might be, like there's the pet that's coming in there. This might even be a loss of innocence or a loss of your childhood. Maybe you have some childhood trauma that you need to work through in order to make your relationship work, because childhood trauma can really affect your relationships as well. And also I see doing things that's very nostalgic to you might help you, when you're in that hermit mode and evaluating things, just taking some time to heal yourself, that might benefit your relationships a lot. So for your manifesting good luck cards, you have I recognize and understand unity consciousness. When I not only perceive but merge with spirit, I become one with it. In this place, I experience the spontaneous fulfillment of desire. So do you see, you needing to reconnect with yourself and your inner self, your inner child, and heal that. Okay, heal what has been hurt. And then also I will see that, after you've healed yourself, there will be this spontaneous burst of positivity happening in your relationship. Everything has a meaning, okay? Everything has a meaning. I move into a higher state of awareness when I become alert to significance of events. So yes, evaluate things, look at every little detail of a situation, evaluate it, see the meaning with every little thing, and, just look at it from an outside perspective. Take emotion out of the equation, evaluate the situation, and then, you can act on the situation. Okay, for your Venus and Mars cards, Venus is messages for the woman, and the Mars is messages for the men. So your first card, men grow in love by drawing close and then pulling away like a rubber band. Okay, so I'm going to read this again. Men grow in love by drawing close and then pulling away like a rubber band. So men, sometimes when they draw away, sometimes you need to pull them closer. Do something spontaneous, something fun. For the men, women grow in love as their emotions rise and fall like a wave. Let your woman go through her emotional things alone. Be there for her, support her, but ultimately she's going to have to face certain emotional turmoils alone. But just always be there as a shoulder of support and show her that you care. Like, hug her when she's sad, when she gets angry or mad. Like, hug her, show a little sign of love, and then she won't be that angry anymore, and she won't be that scary. So the next message is, give him a massage every week. For the men, give her 4 hugs a day. So for the woman, giving your man a massage, showing appreciation and, showing that how much you care ultimately is a really great way in connecting more with your relationship. For the men, like I just explained, like hugging her when she's mad or sad or upset might help a lot in improving the relationship. So your last one here, don't judge him for needing to withdraw. Don't judge him for needing to withdraw, like that hermit card, okay? Sometimes we just need a little alone time just to vibe and just reconnect with ourselves. For the men, don't judge her for needing reassurance, okay? Sometimes women get insecure. We need reassurance. Tell your woman you love her. Tell her you need her. Tell her you want her in your life. Tell her that she's beautiful. You need to constantly say these things. There's never going to be an end, okay? Because women need constant reassurance. And don't judge her or make her feel bad for that, because that's only going to cause more issues than good. So yeah, like I said, you chose this ring for a reason. For a little extra message here, we have choose strength and overcome your fears. Fear is an illusion. Okay, so you always need to remember that fear is only an illusion. No storm can last forever. Choose strength, overcome your fears. And then there's also a butterfly here which represents rebirth, regrowth, healing. So yeah, and horses also represent like strength, passion, and also, you know, logical thinking. So it also can represent like a fast-paced situation. So yeah, and also she's brushing the horse, so care within a relationship might also be of significance. Okay, so there's one more thing I will be doing for you guys. I'm just going to put your cards over here. So I've been seeing these charm casting readings everywhere, and I've been feeling very drawn to do them. I'll be pulling a couple of extra messages for you. Let me know what you think of this. Okay. Okay, so swords represent emotional struggles, like that, like I said, with that inner child thing that needs to be healed, that hermit mode, and also words cut. So, you know, just be very careful before you act and speak on your emotions. First heal them before you let them out. I also see the teardrop here, which can also, this can represent tears of happiness and joy, or just, you know, feeling better after you let your emotions out and after you let the emotions flow. So you have the heart pin here, which this is a heart just beating and pumping for someone, you know, like your heart just beats for this one person. That's what I get from that. And also I do see like healing with that as well within the relationship. You also have this little flip-flop, which represents, you know, like, again, movement, travel. It can also represent a holiday. Hibiscus flowers on it represents love and passion. Oh, you have a guitar pick. The guitar pick for me represents creativity, something new, and, you know, doing something with your hands, you know, something creative and something inspiring, like maybe writing a love letter, maybe just connecting with yourself. You also have the paint that says colors, so I do see a situation brightening up. And you also have the horse jumping over a hurdle, which represents luck and also represents overcoming hard times and overcoming obstacles. Then you have the orange flower, which is a very positive sign, because the orange flower to me represents happiness, joy, positivity, you know, like sun energy. And then you also have Fiona. Yes, this is Fiona from Shrek, and she's here to remind you, you know, like of that bad boss energy. And, you know, like in Shrek and stuff, you know, they have a really nice relationship, and, you know, it's a really good sign if you like want, you know, a sign of that you're going to start a family. And the Fiona charm really goes well with this card as well, you know, that happy family aspect. Okay, so I really hope that resonates. But I do see a lot of healing within your relationship. So please let me know down in the comment section if this resonated with you and if you enjoyed this new style of video. Okay, so that's all for you, pile 4. Okay guys, so this is the end of the reading. I really hope the reading resonated with you. Let me know down in the comments if you like this new style of video and if you want to see more content like this. So I really hope you guys found the messages you were looking for, and I really hope this reading helped you, you know, get some insight and guidance with your relationship and your romantic situations. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye guys!